I'm going to give y'all a little update and show y'all what's going on. It's May 31st. Can I see where we're at? First year I started seeds in a greenhouse and got kind of a jump start on things. Found some problems with doing it, but for the most part it's been advantageous to do that. So I don't know what's going on with the sweet corn, but it was supposed to be like 6 feet tall. It's not gone through any too cold of weather or anything. Had plenty of rains. Only thing is we had about 4 or 5 hailstorms that went through, and maybe it made it not get as tall as it should have. But yeah, you know, it's supposed to be 5.5, 6 feet tall, and it is all of 3 to 4 foot. And I checked a couple of years because the silks had died back good enough, and it does not look like it's got pollinated at all. And I've checked, you know, I've had, what you can do on this corn sometimes is if you have say all night the wind didn't blow at all, you know, you come out in the morning and just kind of shake this and you'll see the pollen. This whole time I have not seen any pollen, and I don't quite know why. Because these little guys aren't actually the pollen. They'll hold it, but that's not what the pollen is. So don't know what's going on with that, but let's see, show you where the okra is at. I grow a bunch of Gene Orange okra. I just got in here and got to take care of some weeds, but it's doing good. It definitely got beat up a little bit on the hailstorm, but it's really coming along now. So we're doing pretty good. It's hard to see. It's in the shade of the corn. Some of them are doing really good. So I've already harvested some. Here I've got green beans, jade. It's doing pretty good. They're coming along. I transplanted these, I guess, 2.5 weeks ago now. I tried to sow them directly, but 3 plants came out of this whole row. So ground temperature I don't think was warm enough to germinate. So, and then here we got black-eyed peas. They're coming along quite nicely. And got some tomatoes, and lost a couple. This variety, I don't know what happened, but there was one there and there. They died. I just transplanted. I had 2 more in the greenhouse, so I transplanted those out. We'll see if they take. But yeah, they're the pineapple variety, these 3 here. Excited to see how they do. And we got a bunch of cherry ones. I already got, let's see if I can get that thing to focus here. Yeah, already got some tomatoes set. It's doing good. Basil is doing real good, as you can see between there. Trying that out to see if it helps with the pest. I usually don't have too much issues with. Boy, this one's got a bunch of tomatoes. You can just see them in there. Clusters everywhere. So this, I can't remember which variety of cherry tomatoes they are, but they are. I like them a lot. And we got some Amish paste, and I really struggled with these this year. I had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 planted, and I only ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that made it. I think the hailstorms were just too big this year. and busted them up too bad. So, yeah, but they're doing, the ones that are doing good are coming along. This one's one of the bigger ones here. It's first year trying to string him in. I'll tell you all a little secret: if y'all get that garden pine that they sell, have good reviews. If you live in West Texas, do not get it. It will break with the first windstorm, especially on T-posts. But you can go to your hardware store and just get string line, as they call it, and that stuff is tough. You can pull on it, it ain't gonna hurt. And you get little clips like that, and it won't hurt the tomato plants. So, anyway, transplanted some cantaloupe here. It's doing good. Got some watermelon. They're really coming on. And over here we got peppers. Got a bunch of jalapenos, poblanos, and then some fun ones. I always have some fun ones in there already. Little ones in there. See if I get that kind of focus. Take a little jalapenos already, and it's blooming. So we got several little ones on there. So yeah, we got some jalapenos, I think, to right about here, and then right in here. Most of this is poblanos. That's the ones we like most. Love poblanos. We got them down to here. Like I said, I lost a bunch in some of those hailstorms. And then these, some of these are going to be banana peppers, I think, in here. And then here are some of the fun ones. I can't remember the names, but I cannot wait to see. They're supposed to look really cool. So, harvested a bunch of garlic. I left some. They needed to go a little longer. These hadn't died back as much as some of the others. Yeah, there's a bunch of weeds. It's all about to be out of here. So, but yeah, the garlic there. So, I'd harvested all the way down because they had died back. First year doing that. It's exciting. So, yeah, and in here I got some blackberries. Transplanted on them this year. And then here's some black raspberries. I have no idea how they're going to do. Blackberries I know we can do around here. These will be, I feel, a little bit of a challenge. They're doing good so far. I'll see how well they last in the heat of the summer. And then here we got a bunch of pumpkins going in. Well, it's a little early, but I always like to start pumpkins earlier than a lot of people, just because it gets, roots get established and they do a little better, and they'll produce all the way to a freeze. And so yeah, I like to go ahead and get them started early. And yeah, I'm excited. Right here we got our onions. We got Walla Walla and Red Wing. First year doing the Walla Walla. But so far they look big. They look like they're going to be pretty good size. So, Red Wing we've done every year because we love them. They're great. They store really well. And then I got some yellow potatoes coming in here. I gotta get after the weeds. I got them away from them plants, but I gotta get them the rest of the way out. Man, are they doing good. They're starting to bloom. And well, the weather's really doing well. We're supposed to barely get in the 90s. Have a bunch of rain coming up, so I think it'll do real good. Get these another 2 or 3 weeks down the road, you're doing good. But that's kind of where we're at. Everything is, it's coming along quite nicely.